Hello, hello, hello. I am the Linux Match. Yesterday evening and today was a sad day for me because yesterday I noticed a post from Matt at the Linux Cast that a YouTuber that I like had passed away. So today I'm going to talk about him and just honor him. So let's get to it. So I'm at the YouTube channel of the Linux Cast. Matt is the person who runs it. And if you go to his community page, he put this post up yesterday that Steve at the Old Tech Bloke YouTube channel had passed away. And this is a picture of Steve at Old Tech Bloke. And if you click it on, it brings you to the article. And I'm just going to make this a little bit larger. Whoops. So that's a picture of him there. And he died peacefully on Sunday, September 24th, at the age of 61 years, which is very young. I think 61 is still young. And he passed away. And I just want to give a shout out and a thank you to Matt at the Linux Cast for putting this post up and letting us know the sad news. Now, this was his website, or it still is. He went by the name of Old Tech Bloke, and the last time he posted a video was 10 months ago, and he made 190 videos. He had 21,000 subscribers. And the last time he posted a video was 10 months ago, then 11 months ago, and then a year ago. And then also a year ago, he put up this video, and I remember him saying that there was health issues and family issues, and he was going to retire the channel, but he was going to leave the channel up for all of us to watch and enjoy and learn from. And I'm coming up to almost 4 years on Linux, and in December will be 4 years for me. And I think that he was the third Linux person that I started watching on YouTube, and I enjoyed his videos. I learned a lot from watching his videos, and probably he was one of my favorites because he just was a really good guy. He was good natured. He just seemed like a good bloke. And like I said, I enjoyed watching his videos. I learned a lot from him. He did videos on easy to use Linux. He did videos on difficult Linux distributions to install and learn. He did videos in the terminal. He did videos on desktop environments. He did videos on window managers. He did videos on how to configure window managers. And I learned a lot from him, and I really enjoyed watching his videos. And I was sad a year ago when I watched this video and he said he was retiring the channel. And of course, I was sad yesterday evening, and I was sad today that he had passed away. So I just thought I would do this video for several reasons. Number one, I wanted to pass on the news, and also to encourage you to watch his channel, especially if you're new to Linux and you're new to watching Linux videos on YouTube. Maybe you never heard of him, because what ends up happening is, like I said, it's 10 months since he posted his last video. So what ends up happening is when you stop posting videos, the YouTube algorithm stops putting your videos in front of people to watch, and the channel kind of dies. So if you're new to Linux, you may not have come across his videos. And if you are new to Linux and you want to learn more about it, I highly encourage you to watch his videos. Like I said, he has 190 videos. He has videos on every kind of Linux. You can click on video here. And if you just scan down, he has video on Slackware, Linux Mint Debian, window managers. I remember when I first started watching his videos 3 years ago, he was really into desktop environments, and his favorite desktop environment was Mate. And it was because of him I used Mate for a while. But then he got into window managers, and it was because of him that I was able to install some window managers and configure them. And I used some of his Qtile stuff. And it was because of him that I installed and played around with Slackware. Slackware is one of the oldest distributions. I think it's been around longer than Debian. Anyways, he has a lot of videos. You can just scan down. Like I said, there's 190 videos. You can go to his search button. Don't go to search up here. But if you go to this search field and type in Linux Mint, and it'll bring up all the Linux Mint videos he did. And I highly encourage you, if you never watched them before, here's a video on Bodhi Linux. Here's a video on DWM and Manjaro and Pop! OS. He pretty much covered every topic you could think of in the Linux world. Here's a video on Void. He taught how to do stuff in the terminal, and he's very, very easy to listen to. He's very easy to watch, and he doesn't rush through his videos. So if you're new to Linux and you want to learn more about it, I encourage you to go to his channel and watch his channel. His channel was very active for, I think, at least 3 years before he retired it. And for a good part of that time, I think for most of that time, he was working full-time. He had a full-time job out of the house. And like I myself, I also work, and I have a full-time job out of the house. And maybe some people who don't do videos and don't make videos, you don't realize how much work goes into these videos, from recording to editing, rendering to uploading them, to making the thumbnail. And I also know that he spent money on equipment. Several times he bought new cameras and new microphones. He also made he had several studios. I think he had at least 2, maybe he made 3 studios during that time, and fixed up his studios and spent money, time, and energy. So, Steve, Old Tech Bloke, I want to thank you for all that you did and all that you gave to us, and may you rest in peace.